welcome to part 2 of last week's video on how to make a gunshot effect. This is part 2, so if you haven't watched part 1, go watch it. This is slightly more advanced, so, you know, if you don't want to spend more time, then don't do it. It'll look just fine. Anyway, so as you can see, we have basically the same thing that we had last week with the smoke and the muzzle flash and everything. So what I'm going to do to make this effect a little bit more advanced, Control D to duplicate the footage layer, go to the top layer, and as you can see there's nothing different about it because it's just the two layers on top of each other. If we go and cut to the start and the end of the muzzle flash and delete the bits on either side, then it will still look the same as before because it's still the same as the other layer. If we switched into 3D, we'd be able to see the two layers, the one layer appearing just in front of it at that frame. What we're going to do now, we're going to add a mask. So you use the pen tool in the viewer and just quickly sketch around where you think the light from the muzzle flash would hit. I'm just going to leave the darkest parts of the shadows of the hat because I don't think there will be much light getting in there. It only has to be very rough, and when you've finished it, click on the starting point to finish the mask. But as you can see, there's still no difference. Now you want to go to the layer properties and change the blend mode. You can change it to several things, but I prefer screen, and as you can see it looks a lot different. Now if you go into the mask's properties, open the shapes and change the feather. The feather strength should be a bit up, and the roundness you can leave the same. The expansion you can also leave the same. There are several different ways you can do this, but I prefer to leave it at both. Expansion at the same, the feather strength just a bit up, and the roundness at 0. And as you can see, it adds a kind of light at the moment when the shot is fired. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!